Welcome to the Joe the Pro Show, Fascinating 5. We're here at the Casa de Pigman with KP himself, Kenny Pigman. What's going on, Kenny?
How's it going, Joe?
Thanks for being on the show, man.
Not a problem.
It's exciting
Thanks
times.
for having me.
Absolutely. Great to have you here. First of all, let's go through your bio a little bit. You got a business marketing degree from Cal State University San Bernardino. You're the Cal State San Bernardino assistant golf coach. You achieved your PGA membership, your Class A status in 25 months, which is crazy. That's awesome. It takes about 7 years to go through the program. You did it in 25 months. I'm very impressed. So some of my associates that are still out there see it can be done. You've been an assistant pro at Empire Lakes. You're currently an assistant pro at Goose Creek. You are currently the president of the SCPGA Inland Empire chapter as well, and the tournament chairman of the Inland Empire chapter.
Yes, sir.
Your playing ability, though, Kenny kind of sprung into the scene here in 2013. So 2013, Kenny shows up in Southern California PGA and became the Assistant Associates Player of the Year 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016. So he definitely came in making noise. You're the SCPGA Player of the Year in 2017. You won the Section Championship in 2016. You've played in 2 National Club Professional Championships. You played in the PGA Championship, which is a major.
Played in a major.
And the reason you got bumped way up the Fascinating 5 list of interviews is you just won the National PGA Assistant Professional Championship representing the SCPGA, Southern California.
Yep.
That is huge, my friend. A national champion.
Was big.
And my friend, yeah. Any thoughts on that? What are your takeaways from that experience?
It was so far away from Southern California. It didn't really hit me. Until I got back, until we went to the honors matches last week, so everybody's congratulated me, so it's fun. I took the trophy to the board meeting, and Tom told me to keep it there. So
at the section office?
I kept it at the section office until the annual meeting. So we're going to bring that to the annual meeting.
Is that right? Instead of having it right here on the table in front of us,
Tom
told you to leave it at the section office?
Yeah, he didn't want me to break it, so I guess he knows me.
Right. Well, good. Well, that, very exciting. You went to the honors matches, Southern California PGA versus the SCGA.
Yep, and we finally got one.
Did we get it?
Yeah, so now we're 2 out of 8.
Is that right?
SCPGA has 2 out of 8.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Southern California's got a few players in there. Hey, we got the win. You got the win at the National PGA Assistant Professional Championship, which is huge time. That's another national award we could put in the Southern California PGA's trophy case.
Yes, sir.
Instead of right here.
Well, I think we're going to keep it here.
Okay. Well,
I have a lot of trophies around here that I like to look at.
Well, that is incredibly exciting news that you won that thing, man. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I remember when you came on the scene back in 2013. I'm like, who is this guy? We got to play together back then, and he's hitting at 50 by me, and I'm feeling like, when do I turn 50 so I get on the senior tees against guys like this? So, unbelievable. Long ball hitting guy. Obviously an awesome player. Just, how did you get into golf?
So, I was 3 years old. Grandma and Grandpa always took us to Maui. And we stayed on the Bay course, which is no longer, there's no Bay course in Kapalua anymore.
Is that right?
And we stayed in the villas, and I'd hit like wiffle balls out the back door. My sister would run out and grab them, and that's how I started golf. So 3 years old, I started playing golf, and then came back. Played it like every other weekend with my grandma and grandpa. Really never got into it until high school. And then that's when I started playing every day. Obviously, you got to practice. I didn't really play any major events. I played a few like SCPGA stuff, some San Diego Junior stuff, Inland Empire Amateur. Played a lot in that. And then all of a sudden, I got a scholarship for golf. And I was like, okay, I'm going to golf. So I played a lot of other sports too. Football, wrestling. My dad made me wrestle. That was probably the funnest sport. But then I just, after high school, went to college, and then college, it was like, I got to start golfing every day. So that's how I got into it, my grandma and grandpa.
Awesome. In Maui.
In Maui. And then we were fortunate enough, my grandma and grandpa had a honorary membership for a little bit at Newport Beach Country Club.
Oh,
so
very nice.
We played there, it was like 3 or 4 years. And then my grandpa passed away and got my grandma a membership at Alta Vista. So.
Over near Foley Placentia area.
Yep, that's where she lives, in Brea.
Oh, nice.
What about you?
Newport Beach Country Club.
Yeah.
Back in the day. Who was running that? Was that Perry Dickey's
Yeah,
thing
Perry
back
Dickey.
then? Oh, very cool.
Yeah. And then the funny things, so being an SCPGA, I was like, yeah. I was talking to Randy Shannon. Randy Shannon was actually the head pro at the plantation when I first picked up a golf club.
In Maui?
In Maui.
No kidding.
No
what a
kidding.
small golf world,
Right?
man. Unbelievable.
So,
And you got the bug that way. That's cool. A couple interesting things I just want to make note of that the viewing audience might know is that Kenny is a triplet. That's very interesting. He's obviously very into hunting and fishing. These are deers that him and his grandpa shot. You want to tell us a little bit about your hunting and fishing adventures here?
so my family is from Baggs, Wyoming, and if you probably know, nobody's going to know about that. There's like 74 people in the town. A lot of my cousins still live there. They're outfitters, and we go up every October 1, so right after the pro assistant. We'll pretty much drive out there and go have fun. We just shoot, hunt, fish, and just be in the nature.
Right on.
Most of the places we go, we don't have service in our phones, and that's the fun part. You don't get phone calls, and all of a sudden you like go in a spot and you get like 40 text messages. So being away, actually, I think that's the fun part, and not being around people and enjoying the land.
Yeah. And
That's a fun
Wyoming
part.
is so spacious.
Oh,
and
there's so much land.
yeah, it's beautiful.
It's like I've been back there probably a dozen times, and I've done so much, and you always see something different every day.
There's a few more deer heads here in this Casa de Pigman. Very cool. We got
Casa de Pigman. Mi casa, su casa.
that looks like a 10-point buck right there. That looks like
That's a 5x6.
what's that one down
5x6.
5x6.
Yeah.
11-pointer. Very cool. The whitetail.
No, muleys.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whitetails is more rounded.
Can't see their tails, so I can't.
It's okay. I'll teach you a few things, Joe.
Good, thanks, man. You played in the PGA Championship.
I did
Tell
last
me
year.
about that experience, man.
Wow.
The major. You played in the PGA Championship. I guess you were paired with Ricky Fowler one of those matches?
Played a practice round with Ricky.
Practice
so.
round with Ricky. So, did you know Ricky before that by any chance?
Not really.
He's a local guy.
Yeah, I know him a little bit, just from playing wise. Never had like good friendship with him. But Joe Scovern hooked that up. So he's like, hey, we'll play Tuesday, 9:30, 1. Okay. I think I was more nervous playing with Ricky Fowler than when I was teeing off the first day.
No kidding.
Yeah, because the crowds are like 10 deep. It's like,
With Ricky? Is that
Yeah.
why there's so many people in that picture on the wall there?
yeah. So that's
Got
one
a
of my
picture
favorite
of Kenny
pictures.
on the wall of him teeing off at the PGA Championship. And there's hundreds and hundreds of people in the gallery. That's got to be a little nerve-wracking, though, when, you squirt one a little right and you got grandma there in the gallery.
Right?
You know?
Actually, that hole-
does it help shape?
That hole during the tournament, I pulled a little left, and the rough was so thick and it rained so hard. I had like 175, and I was like, oh, this is going to jump. So I pulled an 8-iron, right? Thinking I would be short. I flew it over the green and rolled it up some people, so I gave him the ball after I hit him. So I felt kind of bad.
Well, good.
Well,
Sorry,
good.
though. Yeah, sorry. 4. Awesome. Well, that's very cool. Well, what does the National PGA Assistant Professional Championship bring to you? Does that get you into any entries into any of these big events, or?
It gets me into the professional national championship, and they changed the dates this year, so it's in April, and that's in South Carolina.
The National Club Pro?
I'm already in. I already qualified through the section
very
championship, so.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so I get to play that one again, and my goal when winning the national assistant was nobody's won the national assistants and then the club pro. So that's obviously my goal, and then I got like 20 years to be ready for the seniors, so I got to be ready for that one. So I won all 3.
You won all 3?
I won all 3.
Well,
so.
good. Well, you definitely got a shot. I mean, if you
Yep.
can win the National Assistant Professional Championship, that's not a very far stretch to win the National
Nope.
Club Professional Championship. I think the last person from the section that did that was Michael Block back in 2014, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Mike won it back in 2014, and before him, Robin Freeman won it at one point. So we do have some national, not just kidding, we got a couple more national champions here in Southern California, but
All 4 of our guys made the cut,
All
which I think
4.
I've been there 4 times, and I think that's the first time that all 4 of them has made the cut.
awesome.
So it was fun.
Well, it's cool, guys like you and of course Block, just raised the bar as far as playing in our section. I mean, everyone is playing so much better these days, I think, because you guys are setting such a high bar. And I know I am, so it's helping my game chasing you guys around. I'm a field filler these days. I'm okay with that, but
That's it's Joe the pro, not the field filler.
Right. But it's always such a great pleasure to hang out with you, talk to you. You're a breath of fresh air in the section. You got a great career ahead of you. I know you're still a young guy and you have all these accolades, man. So best of luck to you in the future on everything, man. I mean, the National Club Pro is calling for you, and obviously you've played in several tour events.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about the tour events you played in.
So I won the section championship. We'll get you into the career builders. So it's 2016. I played in 2017, the career builders. That was my first PGA Tour start. I mean, debut, whatever you want to call it.
Right, your debut.
And you go, and I mean, it's not as built up as it is because there's 3 golf courses. Everybody's on a different golf course, so they're not all together. And just like the PGA Championship, you go on the practice range, everybody's there.
Right.
So you're like hitting balls next to Dustin Johnson. People are number 1 in the world, So being the career builders was like kind of easy. I didn't have any stress on me. So Ross Fisher, my head pro at Goose Creek Golf Club, my mentor, obviously, I asked him to be I told him the first PGA Tour event I have, you're my caddy. So I think he had more fun than I did, actually, to be honest with you.
Did Ross caddy for you?
Yeah,
awesome.
He caddied.
Well, good.
So he had so much fun just being around, being involved, and seeing what goes on, seeing the tour vans, and it's a different life, obviously. But come day one, I was like, I just want to shoot under par. So I played the front. I think I shot 3 under on the front 9, and then came in. I made 2 bogeys on the back. I made a double on the back 9, number 13, and then I finished 1 under. So I was pretty excited. And then the next 2 days, it's a 3-day and then a cut, and then the final day, I was like 8 or 9 under. You have to get 8 to 9 under to make the cut. And I remember the first day it was raining, the second day it was raining on us. I played stadium the second day, played really good. I shot 2 under. And the last hole, I made double. I went bogey double to finish because it was raining so hard. So I was kind of bummed about that, shot 70. So the next day we played La Quinta Country Club, and I was playing pretty good. And I know I needed 1 more birdie. I birdied the par 5 through 14. And then I bogeyed 15 to get me out of the cut line. And then there was probably 150 people. And everybody's, actually one of my best friends, he was there. He goes, Keegan Bradley was on number 5. And he's like, who's that? Like, because my crowd was so big. And it was all the people from Goose Creek. And
awesome.
And I birdied 17. And at that same exact time, Adam Hadwin shot 59. So everybody's hearing like the 59 roar, but they said, some of my buddies went up there to see the 59. They said my roar was louder than that 59. So when I birdied 17 and then I got up to 18, I was like, I just got to make par. So I hit it perfectly down the middle and hit 8 iron on the green and 2 putted. And Ross almost shed a tear, I think. So that was pretty fun.
Did you make the cut?
I did.
Well,
first tour event made the cut. So
first tour event, you made the cut on the number.
And then I went to the PGA.
Remember that too. Yeah, we were all so proud of you for that one, dude.
That was fun.
And, Ross, that's good that Ross got to share that with you. Cool.
He enjoyed it.
Very cool. Yeah. We love Ross Fisher and on the Joe the Pro Show. Ross, you'll be on the show pretty soon.
Can I interview him too?
Wow, what a great story, man. Made the cut on the number.
Yep.
I got to ask you, what is your favorite golf tip?
I'm going to have a fun one. Just go out and have fun. Don't put too much stress on you. It's a game. Just want everybody to go out and have fun. Because if you put too much stress on yourself, it's not going to be fun.
Right. Absolutely. All right. Well,
that's not a golf tip, but that's my personal
have
opinion.
Fun with the game, right? How old are you now?
I just turned 30.
30 years old, man. You're right in the middle of it. I'm so excited for you, Kenny. This is good stuff. You know, the track record you got here, the stories, unbelievable, man. Thanks for bringing me over here, letting me interview you for the Fascinating 5. Pretty fascinating guy. Congratulations on the National PGA Assistant Professional Championship that you just won 2 weeks ago, dude.
Thank you.
Awesome work there.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Kenny Pigman.